You know, if you've ever wondered whether there's purpose or meaning in life, and I think almost all of us at some point in our lives ask that question, especially later in life when you've achieved the things that you thought you would achieve. Maybe you've got married, had kids, good job, nice house, nice car, holidays, and still it's like, ugh, but what's the point? What role is there for me in the world? Then this analogy might help you, because it helps me. If you think about life, reality, the world, as an orchestra, playing lots of different instruments, playing a Mozart symphony. And as usual, at the head of the orchestra, there's a conductor. And he or she is leading the orchestra through the symphony. And, you know, the conductor is pretty much in charge. They know what they're doing. That's what they do. There's almost kind of a partnership between the conductor and the orchestra to play the symphony to the audience. Now, imagine that you're one of the orchestra members. Let's say you're you're playing the drum, way back there, back of the orchestra. And your job in the symphony is to, every, 30, 40 seconds or so, you got to bang a drum. That's it. That's what you got to do. And you're very good at banging that drum, but that's all you got to do. Now, you may sit there and think, hang on, all I'm doing is just banging a drum here. That's really it. That can't be that important, right? You take that drum out of the orchestra and you don't have a Mozart symphony anymore. The conductor may do all they can to conduct the orchestra minus the drum through that symphony, but it won't sound the same. The audience will know it. So maybe life is more like an orchestra where every member of that ensemble is there for a reason. And it takes time for us to really understand what that reason is. And we have to clear our minds to be able to really see our role in the bigger symphony. But trust me, there's a reason why we're all here. And we're contributing to something much bigger than the individual. And if you let that sink in, that's pretty important, right? At least it's the start of a journey to understand the reason why you're here. And if you really dig deep and really think about what your interests and passions are, maybe you've had some deep-seated interest, curiosity that has been with you since you were a kid, that's a good indication that probably is your drum, right? And it may have been covered up and you may have not been playing that drum properly because it was hidden with just life. But I think you'll find as you get older, or maybe if you're pretty insightful as a young person, you'll see A, that you're playing a drum. That's what you do. You do it very well. And B, that drum is just as vital as the front row of the violins or the guitars in the audience, in the orchestra. So have a think about that next time you think, what am I doing? You're doing something, definitely. And we can find out what that is. But trust me, without you, it won't sound the same. See ya.